This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
You're listening to the Best of the Morning X. If you accidentally fall asleep, the good news is you won't miss anything.
99X.
99X, it's Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X. And there's nothing we have found, Leslie, that this audience, albeit small, this audience is all about music.
All about music, and I love the reviews that we get. They're very well thought out.
Anything about music blows up. And one of my favorite segments, and it seems to be one of yours listening also, is these Mount Rushmore segments.
Finding your favorite songs from a certain iconic band.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore, the theme of those the four heads. So we take bands and put them through the Mount Rushmore filter and get votes. So we initially ask you what's the best song of a band. Then we we take all those and put a poll out and spend a week or so getting all the votes. And then we compile them all. And it is really interesting to see what songs float to the top. We've done some pretty iconic bands, and we'll land on another big one, which has a lot of Atlanta history attached, and that's Stone Temple Pilots.
And sometimes it's not even their biggest song. It's just whatever you connect with.
Yeah, some of the Police songs I would have thought that would have been up there weren't up there. But like with STP, they really are all over the place. I mean, they could be grungy hard, or they could be melodic, or they could be love song-ish.
Do you remember the song Atlanta?
Yes.
I loved that song from STP.
And it never says Atlanta in it, does it?
No.
I don't think so, yeah.
Hard to believe that we lost Scott Weiland in 2015.
It really is that it's been, coming up on 10 years.
He was only 48.
But we have the poll is complete. All the voting is done, and we will reveal these four. I'd love to get some opinions, though. 470-741-4999. Call us right now. Would love to know what your favorite Stone Temple Pilots song is. Because they really are one of the bands that's got so much range.
Which I love. I'd love to hear what people think.
What is your favorite STP song?
I'm going to go with, and I know it's an obvious, but I just love it, Interstate Love Song.
That's a big one.
I remember one time somebody saying he wanted to write the perfect Southern rock song, and he came up with that song.
I think that is a really good one. I mean, that...
But I did love Atlanta.
Trippin' is probably one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
I love the guitar solo so much in it.
Uh-huh.
But what was that one B-side they did that wasn't on an album? I can't remember the name. It'll come to me.
I can Google it.
I can't remember what it was from. It might have been on a soundtrack. It had it was kind of poppy, but I really liked it a lot. I can't remember the name, but I'll go with Trippin' for now. Hey, Morning X. Good morning. Who is this?
Hey, Josh Ferguson.
What's your favorite STP song?
Tripping in a Hole and a Paper Heart. That's hands down my favorite.
Tripping on a Hole. Yeah, that I just said that is one of mine. What is it that you like about it?
I think when he wrote it, of course, it had a totally different meaning to him where it was coming from. But for me, it's just sort of staying true to yourself. That's kind of the interpretation I get out of it. The meaning, just being yourself, following whatever your passion is or your goals, kind of.
Yeah, such a tortured artist.
Where are you calling from?
LaGrange, Georgia.
Oh, nice.
I am calling currently from the bathroom at my job. What my boss doesn't know can't hurt him.
That's nice.
This is a new one.
Yeah, I love that. And no echo at all. All right, man, get back to work. We appreciate you calling.
Thank you, guys.
All right, dude,
Bye.
We'll see you later.
Hey, Morning X, who's this?
Hi, this is Carlos.
Carlos, what's your favorite STP song?
Lady Picture Show.
That's a good one.
It's a great one.
Oh, yeah.
Super
Yes,
melodic.
it is.
Like, what's the reason? Because everyone has a reason why a song rises to the top for them.
Sure. Well, I mean, it was part of the Tiny Music album, which was a major stylistic shift for them. It's more of a psychedelic rock direction. But this song was at the center of that for me. The way that it was written, the way that it was arranged and played, the instrumentation were just all outstanding, very Beatlesque. Scott Weiland's vocal was different from the past, where he was so gruff and so grungy. Here, he almost sounded angelic. He was doing falsettos and stuff. But the bottom line is that this is a Robert DeLeo composition, the bass player, and he is such a brilliant musician, so creative and so unique. And those in the know that Robert is just, he's one of the best. And this song exemplifies his skill.
What an incredible review.
Thank you.
Yeah, when we did that Live X with them, it was really wild to be in the room with those guys, and we had a bunch of people in the audience that got to ask questions. Yeah. And when you look back at that now, you take for granted that those guys are going to be around forever. Yeah. And when we lost Weiland, we all looked back to that moment and thought how special that was. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. They were unique, and I miss him terribly because he was such an integral part of the sound.
I think people are going to be surprised here in a few minutes when we reveal what 4 were voted highest by fans. I'll be curious to get everyone's opinion. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Carlos, that was incredible. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks, dude. Have a good day.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Kevin Harlan here. This Black Friday, Prime is taking over with an incredible day of live sports. Black Friday football is at the center of it all, with the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles at 3 Eastern. Immediately after that, it's an exciting Emirates NBA Cup doubleheader. The Bucks will take on the Knicks at 7 p.m. Then the Mavericks will be in LA against the Lakers at 10. It's the final night of knockout rounds as teams vie for a spot in the quarterfinals. And the whole day starts on the links with the Capital One Skins game as 4 elite PGA golfers face off with $4 million on the line. Black Friday game day tees off with the Capital One Skins game at 9 a.m. Eastern. Then it's Black Friday football with the Bears and Eagles at 3. And it all culminates with the doubleheader of NBA basketball, the Emirates Cup action featuring the Bucks at Knicks at 7 and the Mavs at the Lakers at 10. And it's all only on Prime.
Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and I want to tell you how you can help to support the life-saving work of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. When you give, you're helping ensure families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live. This holiday, help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.
Hey, Morning X, we're talking STP Rushmore, but first want to know your favorite STP song.
I think I got to go with Silver Gun Superman.
That's a good one.
Those riffs, the lyrics, it's it's epic. No, not like all their songs aren't epic, but, gosh, I think that's my favorite.
I had totally forgotten about that one. Who is this?
My name's Chris.
Chris, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Powder Springs, Georgia.
Love it.
There.
All right, dude. Thank you for listening. I think Big Bang Baby is one of mine also.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
I just love the drums in that one. Hey, Morning X, who is this?
This is Jason. How are you doing?
Hey, good, Jason. Where are you calling from?
I am from Cumming, Georgia.
All right, dude. What's your favorite Cumming, Georgia joke?
Oh, God, there's so many. One day I want to be arrested just so that I can say, in downtown Cumming, I want to be arrested just so I can say, there I was, surrounded by Cumming police.
Nice. He had one for you, Barnes.
He had it ready. That was good.
I got a bunch of them.
We also want to know your favorite STP song.
Favorite STP song had to be Plush, because it was literally the first one that I heard when And then I bought the Japanese import. I bought it before I even heard STP the first time because a friend of mine was with me in the record store, and he goes, "Oh man, it's a Japanese import. This is a really good one. I can't buy it." And I'm like, "Oh, it's really good, huh?" "Yeah, I'm going to buy it. You can't have it." So I bought it, and then I got like the good version of Plush. Well, they're both good, but I got the radio version and then the acoustic version that they recorded off of that one.
Well, when that hit the airwaves at 99X, it was such a definitive sound and song.
Plush was amazing.
Still today, when I hear it, it still sounds new. It still sounds like it just sounds fresh.
That's a great one, Jason.
Absolutely, it is, and it was kind of like a game changer because we were deep in the midst of the grunge movement at the time, but it kind of like walked that fine line between what was trying to be defined as grunge, but still like really hard rock.
But how many bands can go from doing something like Unglued and then turn around and come out with Pretty Penny? You know what I mean? Like it's just such a big range.
I'm glad we're doing this because there's so much affinity for them, and I don't think they got, the accolades they deserved.
Oh, they definitely deserved them. And, back in 2000, I actually won tickets to Big Day Out from you guys.
Oh, nice.
And got to see them when they played. And I was like 15 rows back. And it was great because, you guys remember that was the time like he came out and sat in the audience to watch Travis. And I was like, oh, crap, that's Scott Weiland right behind me.
I know.
But
super cool to think about those memories.
Oh, I know. It was great. And then they did their first song of the set, and then he stops the whole thing and goes, "Yeah, you guys are too far away. You need to move closer," because they were like keeping everybody back in their seats. And as soon as he said that, people were like looking at each other going, "Oh, can we do that?" And I grabbed my wife and I'm like, "Come on, let's go. What's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to send us back to our seats." And so we managed to get right up at the front, center, right in front of them, up against the rail. And it was, to this day, the best concert I've ever been to.
That's amazing.
Thank you for the tickets.
Yeah, man. Hanging on to some great
what
memories.
A great memory. Thank
you'll
you
never
for
get
that.
to do that again. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day. We'll see you later. It's got time for
I don't think I knew that story.
I know. I didn't know that either. Hey, Morning X, Stone Temple Pilots, Rushmore. Who is this?
This is Brittany.
Hey, Brittany. What's your favorite STP song?
It is Atlanta off of the number 4 album.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Love that song.
Yep. Great song.
It's beautiful.
Have you seen them? Did you see them back in the day?
I did. I got to see them twice. It should have been 3 times, but it was one of the concerts where, unfortunately, he didn't show up. But I did see him in 2002 when I was 16, when he was sober, and it was incredible. When he was on, he was on. Nobody could move on stage like he could, and it was. I'm very glad I got the chance to see them twice before he passed.
He had a presence at that Live X. That was the closest we were ever to them for that long of a time, and man, it has that like makes you nervous presence he had.
Oh, absolutely. I was living in Tampa at the time, and they put on a free show in a parking lot at the University of South Florida.
Wow.
Like the radio station there announced it like the day before. So I left school early so I could be there, and I was right up against the guardrail. So he was just right in front of me. And I need to find the pictures I have from that, but it was like, they're in a photo album buried somewhere.
Wow.
But it was incredible.
Thank you, Brittany. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much.
We'll see you later. We're talking STP Rushmore. Going to take a break. We'll come back and reveal it. What did you vote as the 4 biggest STP songs as voted by you, the 99X fans? We'll get to it next. This is the original. It's the Morning X on 99X.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.
Hey, y'all. It's Lainey Wilson. St. Jude gives kids with cancer the chance they deserve. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. But we can't help these kids without you.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.